Today is the big day. We are filling up the little koi pond. We will be grabbing hose pipe that is trickling into this pond and putting it in this pond. In goes the first bit of water. We're getting there.
We're creeping up the window. I think we're pretty much bone dry. Yeah,
About 2 inches below the window. And they are marking my water level. Don't they all look pretty? Hey up pond lovers, yes, so today is the big day. I need a shave. But we are filling up the little koi pond. So first things first, I need to remove a ladder because I will be no longer getting in said koi pond. And then we will be grabbing hose pipe that is trickling into this pond and putting it in this pond. So in goes the first bit of water, and there it goes. Yeah, you can see all my little plasters that I put on the pond yesterday, and I will get me a big brick to hold said hose pipe. Voila. And that's going to take a while. So we're not going to sit here and watch it for hours and hours and hours. We will keep coming back and see what happens. And what I'm going to do is, once it is finally at level at the end of this video, I am going to put a bit of tape somewhere on the window to mark it and measure it, and then come back after 24 hours and see if it's gone down at all. But oh, check all the ball valves are closed. That's closed, that's closed. Yeah, that's the two. Well, that one's an inlet, but the water can siphon out of that, I suppose. But no, it's closed, we're all good. So water is trickling in. And the bottom drain was already full of water, so that's now up. Whoop whoop. There is a few millimetres of water at the very bottom. As you can see, those of you that remembered, I did screed the floor so it all slopes down to the bottom drain. Not perfectly even and whatnot, but that's more of the fiberglass than the floor. The floor was even when I started. Let's hope it holds water. Let's hope the pond itself holds. Let's keep our fingers crossed. This has been a very nervous time and day for me. Paint's still looking good, except for this little bit over here that I haven't got a mini paintbrush, but I can reach that from the other side. I've got mini paintbrushes, but they're all in the van at the minute. It's going to take a while trickling in like that. I reckon a good 3 or 4 hours. So we are expecting thunderstorms shortly, but we'll see how we get on. Snap back to you in a bizzle. So after 3 hours of trickling in through the dechlorinator, we are still nowhere near the window. So what I'm going to do is take it off the trickling and just put the hose pipe in there full bore and get this filled up. I would say we're about 8 inches deep now, but yeah, we've still got a long way to go. Long way to go. Not even halfway up to the window yet. So yeah, take the trickling off and get the hose pipe on full bore. And hopefully we'll be filled up in no time. Well, we're up at the silicone. Not over the window yet, but we're on the silicone. So yeah, almost at the inlet as well. But, yeah, obviously when it all algaes up around the pond and whatnot, you ain't going to see the MS 300. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, now you've done that, if you do need to flow coat it, you ain't going to be able to. And you'll probably be absolutely right. Well, if for whatever reason there's any pinhole leaks or it's a really crappy job or whatever, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to contact Carl, get some of his liquid liner, and I'm just going to liquid liner the whole goddamn thing, and then it will all look like that. But yeah, we're getting there. Hosepipe's been on full bore now for 2 hours, and it's taking ages. But as I say, I reckon this will be 2,000 litres ish when filled, and then obviously plus all the filters and pipe work. But we'll see.
We're creeping up the window. Yep, about an inch above the window now. Bottom drain looks really good in there. Look even better when you'll be able to see it from down there. Yeah, creeping up the window, look, good inch. So no water pissing out yet, so we're all good there. It's I don't know if we're above the... Oh yeah, we're above that as well. Oh, the spider's come out there. Oh, poor little spider, the one that's been living in that bloody hole. Can you see that? There he is, look. It's Fred. He didn't want to drown, so he's come out the hole. We'll have to move Fred and find him a new home. Oh, Fred fell in the water. Poor Fred, I'll get him out. Right, Fred's got a new home. I put him on a little stick, and now he's over there. Let's go see if we've got any drips coming out the other side of that. Well, I think we're pretty much bone dry here, and we're bone dry here, so the water's only going to be up to that ball valve at the minute because it's closed. Any water in the brickwork? No, don't look like it. But yeah, what I'm going to do to fill that gap, I think I'm just going to shove some CT1 in there or something, I don't know. But yeah, just so that there's no wobble at all on that pipe, give it a bit of rigidity. Yeah, no, so far so good. Can't believe this has taken 6 hours to get up to that level. We're now 1.5 foot above the glass. We're up there. Yeah, getting there. Over halfway full now. But it's 5:45 now, so I'm going in for my tea, and I reckon that'll be full just before bedtime. So might nip out with the big light on and have a look before bedtime. Yeah, looking good. So far so good. Still no leaks around this side. Still dry as a bone down there. Look at that. Not a single drip in sight. Good. Well, it's 8:15 and we've literally just made it. We're about an inch below the copings, that's the word. And that means we are about 2 inches below the window. Because the window's obviously up here. So yeah. No leaks so far. Holding water. No big cracks or noises, so brickwork's holding up. I'm happy so far. What I'm going to do now is go and grab some masking tape, put a line on there, turn the hose off, and leave it for a few days and see what happens. And there we have it. I've got one on the inside and one on the outside, and they are marking my water level, so I'm working away for a couple of days again now. So when I come back, if we're still at the same level, then I'll be opening up that one, and I'll be opening up I'll be opening up that one and that one, and then ones and then ones and then ones, and get it going through all there. Not through there just yet, because that Bakki shower's coming over when the same day the fish come over, because the fish are keeping that Bakki shower fully bioed and all that malarkey. Yeah, good time of day out here to have a look at the fish. Don't they all look pretty? There's the beast. Beast number 2 and beast number 3. Yeah, they're doing well. Doing really, really well, to be honest. And then in the small pond, apart from it being a bit foamy and these guys being uber active, this has managed to get up to 20 degrees over the last couple of days. It's the 5th or 6th, I don't know, May. Yeah, 6th of May, so bank holiday Monday. And we've had a couple of really nice days of warm weather. They did say it was going to be thunderstorms today, but we've not had a drop of rain. And although the sun's gone all behind the houses, we've had a relatively clear sky today. Bit overcast and cloudy at some points, but yeah. Oh look, there's one of the little babba ones. Oh, gone. Yeah, I've seen a couple of the little babba ones in there today. At least 3 out of the 5 today. But I see different ones every day. The only one I haven't seen today is the Hyatt Surrey and the Kikajaku. I don't think I've seen today, but I've seen the all the other ones. Yeah, size on some of these. Absolute monsters. I'm going to get these guys fed so I can go in and chill for the evening and hope and pray that the pond stays not afloat but filled up, shall we say. So on that note, guys, thanks all for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, and if you want to see the big fill on the main pond, then check out that video right there. Catch you on the next one, guys.